Hello everyone. Look at that. It's a nice sunset on this field today again, but the field of wheat has been cut. All in one day's time it is gone. I watched a video about just a simple, what are the 9 criteria of borderline personality disorder. And well, they describe them a bit different. Each time I read them, people tend to use different vocabulary for the same thing, but overall, one thing mentioned in this video is the fact that science is not completely in agreement if you're born with borderline or if it's something you develop, or is it a combination. My personal perspective on myself is that it's a combination. I have some traits that are very important to develop borderline that I most certainly was born with. I remember from a young age, for example, having extraordinary moments of explosive rage, which is, I believe, number 5 on the list or something like that. Well, the order is not important. It is one of the criteria of borderline. So, without a doubt, I was born with that. And the rest of the things, well, I think they are much more contextual. Did they develop as a response to a certain event? I mean, there are some people who consider borderline not being a real condition, that it's just a form of post-traumatic stress syndrome, some trauma. There's a point to that, because it can be similar. I can almost certainly pinpoint certain events that have triggered a more bad period in my life. Most certainly that is true, but does that mean it's a trauma? A really, really bad event that got out of hand and changed me? Or did it just open a door to something that was already there? I think it opened a door rather than change me in some way, like a really, really stressful event. Because yeah, those events, they were stressful, but they were also stressful a lot because I struggled in handling them very well. So it's this catch-22 moment going on there again. So yeah, I think it's important to know that science is still in debate of whether borderline is a condition you are born with, or is it a condition you develop, or rather than, is it a combination, as I think it is, and many others think. I won't take credit for it. I've seen others mentioning this as well. Look at this place. It's ridiculously photogenic. I know. I feel quite blessed to be able to walk here and film this. And since I live in a country that's actually free. I can do this without ever getting risk of getting shot. I just wanted to mention that. The freedom to roam, a law-given right in a few selected countries in the world. It is a right here where I live in Sweden. It's an old law dating back to medieval times. So yeah, well, I really don't have that much more to say about this. I think I just want to address this notion that borderline is a trauma. Saying that, it might very well be in some cases. There might be individual differences here that will manifest in what we call borderline, but for very various and different reasons. That is possible. I don't like to generalize. I think people are similarly very different and identical at the same time. Let's go down here. There's a pond down here. A pond with birds and I think crawfish. I've never done any fishing here. Oh, look at that. A herring. No, it's called herring? I can't remember. The big gray bird. And some ducks over there. Anyway, that's this post, this clip, and I'll catch you soon again.